back to the channel. I know I've been gone for a while. My wife and I took a nice long trip. It's our first time in Europe, really enjoyed it. But now I'm back to do some more movie reviews. Today, I'm talking about the 2023 film, Pathaan.
Jai Hind.
It's a Hindi language film from India. Action, drama, thriller, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to get too much into the plot details, but Pathaan is an agent with an agency called Rukh, and he's basically trying to defeat this guy named Jim, who's a kind of a turncoat terrorist. The movie is nearly 2.5 hours, and throughout, there really aren't a lot of slow areas. It moves pretty fast. There's a lot of really great action scenes in this film. Now, one thing that may be kind of confusing when you first watch it is that there's a large chunk of this movie that happens as a flashback. I got to about the 1 hour mark and realized I was still watching a flashback. So the movie starts out with, the great action sequence. Of course, with the movies from India, the action sequences are kind of over the top and really extravagant, but they're still cool. So you get to a point in this film where everything's starting to flow, and you see that, okay, the story's starting to make sense, and then you realize, oh, wait a minute, I've been watching a flashback for 1 hour. And then it goes back into the flashback after that. It's kind of jarring once you realize what's going on, but in the end, it does make sense in the story. As far as the characters in the film, the main character, Pathaan, and the main villain, Jim, play their roles greatly. Jim's very intimidating. And Pathaan's very heroic. The action sequences between them, the things that happen are utterly ridiculous in some points, kind of like the Fast movies, Fast X or whatever, where they're still really entertaining. You find yourself smiling more times than not because it's just so fun and so ridiculous. There's some continuity things that happen that you don't really even care about watching the movie. And some of the side characters are still pretty interesting. The dialogue is good. A lot of times it's funny, mixed in with all the action. There's a good amount of comedy, which of course breaks up some of the seriousness of the film and makes it more enjoyable to watch. If you know me, I don't really like a lot of musical numbers in films, and it's not just films from India, it could be anywhere. This one, as far as I remember, only had one musical number in the movie, and then there's another one at the end. So not too bad on that. All in all, I gotta say, I actually really enjoyed this movie. So I would definitely recommend checking it out. Thanks for watching.